Are you ready for some joy? Yeah. This Facebook Live is all about welcoming joy. And I welcome you with joy in my heart to play with me for a short while. Good, I'm glad you're all here. So I want to talk a little bit about joy before we get going. I just want to talk a bit about joy. I've actually written some notes about this because I wanted to try and keep myself on track today, stop rambling so much. So, have you experienced any joy this weekend? What brought you joy this weekend? You can type me a little comment so I can see what you're already doing to bring in a little bit of joy into your lives. I had a very joyful weekend. I did a lot of singing. I went to a singing workshop and I spent the whole weekend singing. A lot of lying on the ground and just making peculiar noises, kind of singing. And I've been walking out in nature and hanging around with a little toddler. And there's nothing more joyful than hanging around with a just walking toddler. So I've got a message from Robyn. Eating salad from your garden. It's really joyful to do that. You grew it, you tended it, you looked after it, and now you're eating it. Dancing to gypsy music in the woods. Wow, now this is joy. This is advanced joy here, Robbie. Ivy's been listening to soothing acoustic guitar. Caroline's been taking part in the 48-hour read for Globe. Wow. Okay, so you guys, you're pretty advanced at this joy practice. So salad breakfast, that's a healthy choice. What, you had salad for breakfast, Kate? That's quite strange, but joyful. Joy looks different for different people. And joy is a practice. It's a practice that needs cultivating. And what I'm noticing in the last couple of months, I've been talking to a lot of different people about what's going on for them. And there seems to be a few themes going on with joy. There are some people that aren't experiencing it. They're unable to tap into it. They're finding that this time is a particularly serious and difficult time. And they're finding it very difficult to tap into joy. Then there's others that are having joyful experiences but immediately feeling guilty, immediately dulling joy, capping it, stopping it, feeling like, oh shit, I shouldn't be feeling so good. I shouldn't be taking these moments to feel joyful. I don't know if any of that resonates for you, but there does seem to be these common trends of quashing joy, pushing joy down. And the message of this is not, you should only be joyful. Joy is the way. Only joy here. It's not that. We're not talking about that here. We're talking about joy as a way to build your resilience. Giving yourself permission to experience joy allows you to really grow your resilience, because in tapping into joy you're tapping into I've got notes here for this because I didn't want to ramble, but I'm rambling anyway. It provides nourishment for your soul. Joy is soul nourishment, and that's important. We've got to keep nourishing our souls, especially through this difficult time. It instills hope. Joy gives us hope. We need that. We need a bit of hope to keep going. It creates space. So joy is a particularly expansive, open state, and that creates space for us to be with the more difficult feelings of grief, of confusion, of anger, of frustration, of whatever it is that you're feeling. So joy is important, and it's seen in our society as something that's frivolous and something that's, extra to the real work of being alive and suffering. And I don't believe that. I think that actually joy is very serious. It's a very serious, very important thing to be able to give ourselves. So I've developed a 4-part practice for you today to welcome in joy. The first stage is about preparing for joy, because we've got to prepare for it. The second stage is about tapping into joy. The next one is about expressing joy. And the final one is about grounding joy. So it's a 4-part process, and it should be around 20 minutes, this whole thing, just to let you know. So do it in your own way, whatever feels good for you, do it that way. So we're going to begin with preparing for joy. So the preparation, we've got to make space for joy, right? So we're going to start with this. It's a really simple movement. I'm going to just put this like this so you can see. It's a really simple movement. Yeah, you're going to breathe in and your arms go up, and you breathe out and you flop forward like that. So you breathe in, arms go up, breathe out, flop forward. So pause for a second. As you do this, I want you to imagine what is it that you need to let go of in order to create space for joy. So maybe there's a bit of resistance going on, maybe there's a bit of guilt going on, maybe there's a bit of, oh, this is a waste of time going on, or whatever it is that's blocking your experience of experiencing joy. Let's try that. So you're going to imagine that on each out breath you're breathing that out. So here goes guilt. Or whatever it is for you, do a few more of those. And coming back to your centre for a minute, just letting that settle. You might feel a bit lightheaded, just give yourself a little moment to settle again. So we've got rid of that, we've made a bit of space. So now we're going to prepare for joy. So we're going to draw in a quality that's going to support you to make a bit of space for joy. So it might just be something about permission. It might be drawing in a sense of permission, or it might be drawing in a sense of space or time. So we're going to imagine that we're pulling that up from the ground, and it's going to come all the way through the body, and we're going to release it into the air. So let's just do the breathing bit first. We're going to scoop from the ground, draw it up the body, and release it into the sky. So here we go. It's like we're becoming a channel for permission or space, or whatever you need to get ready for experiencing joy. You can imagine yourself as a giant straw, and this is just passing through. 2 more of these. Good. That's the preparation done. For the next part, we're going to take a little sit. We're going to have a little sitting meditation for a short while. And this one is called Tapping into Joy. So, feeling your bum on your seat, feeling your feet on the ground. And you can close your eyes if you like for a little bit, or just bring your eyes down to the ground. And on each out breath, imagine that you are sinking into the ground. So you're letting your body just flop and mould to the seat, letting your feet root to the ground. Allowing your shoulders to drop down. Allowing your arms to soften and your hands to soften. Feeling into the face. Just noticing the natural expression that's here on your face, and just softening a little bit, softening the brows, softening around the eyes, softening the cheeks, lips, jaw, tongue. Just letting yourself go a bit gormless for a moment and softening. So we're going to have a little go at the Thich Nhat Hanh couplets, where we're going to put a word on the breath. So as you're breathing in, we're just going to put the word in. And as you're breathing out, we're going to put the word out. Breathing in, I am breathing in. Breathing out, I am breathing out. In. And as you notice your mind wandering away, just notice and see if you can bring it back to the breath. In and out. So the secret of tapping into joy is to become present. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just becoming present to our voice, to our breath. As the breath comes in and out. For the next couplets, we're going to use the words deep and slow. So as you're breathing in, have the word deep. Breathing in deeply, and as you're breathing out, slow. Breathing out slowly. Breathing in deeply. Breathing out slowly. This kind of breathing brings your heart rate down, brings you out of your sympathetic nervous system, allows you to rest and relax a little bit. It's very difficult to experience joy while you're activated in the states of fight, flight, freeze, for instance. There's not much space for joy there. So as a preparation, we can just ground ourselves and slow ourselves down a little bit. Deep, slow. And for this next set of couplets, we're going to try yes, thank you. So on the in-breath, you've got the word yes. And on the out-breath, place the word thank you. Just see how this is for you. Yes on the in-breath, thank you on the out-breath. So yes, acceptance. Thank you, gratitude. Acceptance and gratitude are a gateway to joy. Accepting ourselves just as we are and giving thanks for just what we've got. So with this spirit of yes, thank you, just taking a moment to drop into your body and notice what's happening inside your body right now. Any sensations? Any emotions? And whatever you're experiencing, whether negative or positive or neutral, is it possible to greet it with the spirit of yes, thank you? Maybe it's not, maybe you're having particularly difficult body sensations or emotions. So maybe it's not possible to greet those with the yes, thank you. In which case, is it possible to offer yes, thank you to that? The part of you that's protecting. You can say yes to that. Yes, thank you. So in the spirit of yes, thank you, you're going to softly opening your eyes and take a little look around your space. Breathing deeply and slowly and noticing a few things around your space. Noticing a few details, shapes and colours. Notice something that brings you joy. And really look and really see. Take a moment to really enjoy. Take it in. Take in the quality of this thing that's bringing you joy. Yes, thank you. And with this quality of yes, thank you, on the out-breath, see if you can find the sound of this object. So you're going to express the sound of this object. I'm going to show you, I'm going to demonstrate a little bit with these flowers that I love so much. So I might be looking at these flowers and I might go, so finding the sounds of the objects that make you happy, expressing those sounds out loud, doesn't matter what the neighbours think, they might enjoy it. Finding the sounds and expressing your joy through the sounds. Yep. And as you're doing that, start to take the quality of the thing into your body. So start to become it a little bit. So I'll do a quick demo. So with the flowers, I might start with start to really become it, really feel the essence of that object, become it, feel it in your body, feel it in your emotions. And when you get bored, move on to another object. Begin by expressing your gratitude through sound. Start to take on the qualities of it, become it, turn it up, do it even more. Whatever you're doing, do it more. Yeah, get into it, whatever you're doing. Find a way of moving that object through the space. Turn it up, make it bigger, increase it. Yeah, whatever you're doing, do it more. Yeah. And if you start to get bored, find another object, start all over again. Find another object. Start by just contemplating it, see the essence of it. Find the yes, thank you. Find a song for it and become it, become the object. Let it take over your whole body, move it through the space, turn it up, make it bigger. Really let yourself fully experience this. Yes, whatever you're doing, go for it. Really go for it. Oh yeah, whatever you're doing, I'm just brilliant. I love it. And a bit more, yeah. So we're going to try one more. Try one more object. Have a look, find the essence of it, find the song of it, take it into your body and become it, move it around the space. Yeah, come on, go all the way, you might as well. What else are you going to do? All the way, Monday morning, yeah, Joy Fest, do it. Yeah, that's it, that's it. And just gradually letting that drop away now, starting to let that drop away. And coming back to sit for a moment, feeling the ground beneath you again. Elongating your out breath. Really feel the ground. Letting your shoulders drop, letting your face soften. Whatever ripples of joy are still coursing through your body, just feel that. Ripples of joy. And for the last part of this process, we're going to take that joy. It's like we've got this ball of joy in our hands. Take this ball of joy. You're going to take it above your head. And you're going to rain it down, really taking it in. So you've built up this ball of joy. Just taking a moment to really savour what you've just done. Raining it down, taking the ball of joy. Raining it down. And because we've got enough, on the next ones we're going to give it away. So we're going to take up the ball of joy and we're going to turn our hands out and we're going to offer it away to everybody who needs a bit. We've got enough and we know how to make more. So bringing the ball of joy up, offering it out to everybody who needs a bit. Bringing up the ball of joy, offering it out to everybody who needs it. And coming to rest for a moment. So how was that? What did you discover in your joy mission And how are you feeling now? Ah, Robbie really enjoyed being a cloud. Floating helps. Yeah, buoyancy, floating. Oh, Lexi has so many objects of joy. You're very lucky. Kate says, I really enjoyed becoming a sheepskin rug. Oh, nice. Alex says, I rediscovered a forgotten monkey toy. Yeah, joy can reunite you with some old monkey toys. Caroline says, sunshine coming through the blinds brought me joy. Oh, wow. Ivy says, clean and clear blackhead cleansing cleaner. Ah, ooh. Curious, gentle, secretly playful. Oh, wow. It looks like you found some top joy here. And Ivy also says the rain was just one single drop at a time. Yeah, sometimes that's enough. Thank you so much. Could feel it, even in such a short time, says Kate. Thank you so much for joining in with me on this joy wave today. I hope this has been good for you, and perhaps you could integrate this into your morning routine, or parts of this, whatever's worked for you. I find actually making joy a practice makes space for more joy to happen throughout my day. So you can treat it as a very, very serious spiritual practice if that helps you do it more. Thanks for playing, and see you again soon. Bye.